LW Auto Head here again today. I'm working on my 2014 Ford Focus. I'm working on just the suspension part this time, just the rear shock absorbers. We're replacing them. So they're pretty easy. Like some of the things that you do on this car, a lot of the maintenance is not that hard. Low cost of maintenance. So I'm going to show you guys how to replace the right rear shock absorber. It's the same thing on the left rear shock absorber. So I bought mine off of eBay. It was only 184 total, came up to 184. All I had to do, I already did one side. All I had to do was swap it out and build, move a little bit of parts from the old one to the new one and then put it back. I'm going to show you guys the company that I got it from. So FCS Auto right here, that's where, this is the one that I'm going to put there, right here, FC Auto. That's the number, I guess. Just look it up on eBay. I got it from eBay. It came with the front struts as well. I already put those on. It's like any other struts. It's not that hard. You put them on just like the way you do any other car. But show you guys what's in there real quick. Using one hand. Simple. I got my car in the lift right here at my job, but it will be the same thing. Jack, with a jack stand, it will be the same thing. You really don't need that much stuff to get it done. It's just a quick video for you guys. So it comes like this. Comes with this band around it to keep the plunger from coming out, but you still need to cut this off. And when you cut this off, it looks like it's gonna spring out really quick, but it's not. It's just a lot of gas in here, so the gas keeps it from springing out too fast. So all you do, I'm working with one hand, guys, so that's why I'm trying to find a place to put it. Just cut it. I'm going to demonstrate to you guys real quick what happens. So I'm just going to have a razor blade. I'm just going to cut it with a razor blade. And I can show you guys while I'm right there. So you see it's springing out. It's not going to hurt you. Don't be scared. But it comes out like this, and then this top part just comes out. Just hit my box. And then it has this nut. This is a 14 millimeter nut right here. 14 millimeter. So that's a 14 millimeter. Take it off. You could use this one, or you could use the one that comes off from the old one. Same thing, except this one is bigger. So, and the tools that you will need are, like I already said, you will need a 14 socket, a 10, and this can be with a wrench. It don't have to be with a gun, impact gun. So, and a 15. So I'm gonna show you guys where we're gonna be working at. So we're here underneath. You got this bolt underneath here. See if I can zoom in for you guys. See, there's a lot of light in the background, but it's about right there. That's the shock absorber. It's a shock absorber right there. And then down is where, down there, that bolt right there, that's 15 millimeter. This right here, that's 15 millimeter socket. Let's take that off of the 15, and there's two up here. And these are 10 millimeter, and then like I said, the one on the top I'll show you guys was 14. So that's it. You don't need to jack this lower control arm up. You don't need to do that. The spring and the frame is holding the end. You don't need to do that. So yeah, start with the bottom one. Here we go. Got some light. Just needed some light. It's gonna come down a little bit, but nothing too scary, nothing's gonna damage. You just take it out. Once that happens, take this out, and then you take off the two nuts at the top right there. You don't need an extension. It don't have to be that long, but you don't need an extension. So right here, I mean not nuts but bolts. Take off these two bolts. Just gotta put that right there. And then once you're taking off this one right here, the other side, that one, it's gonna start dropping. So it's not like some cars, see it just drop, where you gotta go from the trunk. It's not like that. You don't have to do that. That's what I get trying to do things with one hand. But that bolt is right there. You're gonna have this right here. Oh, and one more thing, one crucial thing, guys, I forgot. Crucial thing, you're gonna need a vise for this job. Unless you have another way of, this is how the shock absorber is. That's just the cover for the rod. So to take off this nut right here, guys, you could hold it. There's a way you could hold it with like an open end wrench or combination wrench or something to hold it right there. You could hold it, or you could hold this part right here, because it will spin. You won't be able to take this nut off because this will spin. It will be spinning. It will make it harder for you. So if you have a vise, it will be less harder for you. If you have a vise, just put on the vise, obviously. And I'm using one hand again, so I already can't. So yeah, I got it on the vise, and then you can take it off once you get it on the vise with the 14 millimeter. Mine is a 3/8. It's 3/8 14 right here. So, oh god, yeah. Right here, 14 millimeter. I'm good. Alright, and you can take it off. Like that. Comes off. It will be the same thing if you use a ratchet. It'll be the same thing. You gotta hold this or the top. You gotta hold it here or here, because it's gonna spin. It's gonna make it harder for you to take it off. You gotta transfer this to the new one. So this gotta go on the new one, and also this dust boot right here. This boot gotta also go on there. So I'm gonna take this off the vise, and as you guys can see right here, you just pull this off. This just comes off. This comes off like that. And this right here, I'm reusing this, but I don't know if you have to. I'm just making sure like any attachment, you know, on this goes on the new one, but I don't know if you really have to. I used it on the other side. I already did the other side. To take this off, you got to spin it and pull it out. It's rubber, but it's there tight, so I need both hands to do it. You guys like kind of twist it and pull it, twist and pull. That's how I took the other one out, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so took it off, twist and pull, and then you can go ahead and use a brake cleaner to clean these out, or you can put them back like that. Mine is dirty, so I just went ahead and did that and cleaned it out. And then I'll show you guys, you know, me putting it on here, setting it up on here. It's pretty straightforward once you take it off. This one, the old one, it's the same thing, same way you'll be putting it back on the new one. Alright guys, so it's somewhat clean. It's somewhat clean. It don't have to be perfect. I just use brake cleaner and clean it. So the way to put this there is, well, like I said, it's a no-brainer. Like if you take off the old one, it'll be like the same thing. So this will go here. Now, like I said, I don't know if this little rubber thing, you have to reuse it, but I just put it down right there on it. And then this, just go over this, like this right here. Make sure it goes in there. There's supposed to be a hole that it goes in. This hole at the top right here is supposed to go in. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Can't really do that with the camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. All right, so it goes right down in here like that, and then we got this one right here that you took off from the other one. It goes right here, goes on the top, and then you could use the new nut that came with it, or you could use the previous one. I think this one is a little better because it's bigger, but I just like using new stuff, so I'm gonna use this. And I used this on the other one too. So this, the same thing, you gotta hold it, find a way to hold it, or put it in a vise to tighten it up. And that should be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I really should be doing that off camera, because over here, nice and tight, and then 14 millimeter right there. You can also hold this, because this is going to spin. You guys seen how that spin the top? And I just hold it for a little bit. And I was able to put it there. Is there. So that's it. Once this is there, you can just take this off, and then it goes back on the car the same way. In here, it goes on the bottom like that. Comes on the other side, and then it goes up here. All the way up here. And put the bolt at the bottom. But that's it, guys. So pretty much the same way you took it off, same way you put it back, same way you took it off. I'm just gonna do it real quick and get out of here. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out. I'll be out of here, and I'll till next time.